I do want to answer this one question. Dave asked, if we don't need new money, why do we keep doing miner sales? Well, your miners are NFTs and they have a market value. And so we sell the miners based on a perceived market value. But when we sell a miner, we don't use that MoveQuest, okay, for anything but liquidity. So when I say we don't need new money, when new money means I need that money to run this project, I need that money for profit in my pocket, I need that money to make this project operate. And we don't even use that new money from miners being minted. That money just simply goes back into the vault and it's used for liquidity in the future, meaning it gets paired to USDT, which stabilizes the market value of your token and it drives the value of your miners up in value. Meaning, when we lock MoveQuest for a miner, let's say, I give this example and I'm going to do it for simple math. Let's say MoveQuest is $1 today and you want to mint a Vanguard, which is $175. It's going to take 175 MoveQuest today because MoveQuest is $1. But if MoveQuest goes, and we've locked it now, okay, let's say we lock it right there at $1, but MoveQuest now goes up to $175. Now when somebody mints a Vanguard, it only takes one MoveQuest token, not 175. Because we've locked it, the market value goes up, it takes less. You're also mining less. And so it's all about a balancing act. It's all about an action that's been taken and the reaction to it. It's all math. And so, yes, we do sell the miners because they are an NFT token and they do have a market value, but we don't use it for anything but liquidity. The ecosystem itself is sustainable from the community's engagement. Every time you do something within the ecosystem, it's generating that liquidity. The market value of the MoveQuest token that's been on Avalanche for 1 year does not have one single investor. It does not have one person outside of the ecosystem who has deposited liquidity. It is completely thriving off of the community's engagement. And so that's what we mean when we say we don't need the new money. I could give away millions and millions and millions of these miners. And trust me, you know how easy it would be for me to build the community just doing that? I could give these out all day long until the cows come home. It would never touch this project, would never hurt this project. You know what it would do? I gave out 1 million of them today at no cost. It would be 1 million people mining with 18 miners that are submitting every single day. Do you know what that would do for the liquidity? Boom. It would shoot that puppy way up. It would have one of the heaviest pools in the crypto market. But how fair would that be to the community who is looking for the market value on their NFTs? Why? Because you get to swap them, you get to trade them, you get to lease them. And so you want that market value. So it's all about the ecosystem. It's all about you as a user and what that market value means to you on your NFT token miners. It'd be much easier for me to just say, hey, to the entire globe, come on in. They're free. You don't have to spend a dime until you get into the ecosystem. That would be the easiest thing for me to do. But I have to think about the community and what the token value means to them and what it means in the long run when it comes to your leasing of these miners and what it means when these miners are too expensive to mint or to buy, when it may cost $50,000 for a Titan instead of 800 because we locked that MoveQuest. And if it took 175, let's say we locked it today at $1 and it took 175 MoveQuest, when the MoveQuest is at $1,000, it would still take 175 MoveQuest. That means a Vanguard would cost $175,000. Now, Dave, if you own miners, wouldn't you want to be able to sell your miners to have $175,000 market value? Or would you rather we just give them out and your miners have no value to you at all? So that's what we mean when we say we don't need the new money. And that is why we sell the miners, because they do have a market value, and the market value will continue to go up. But we don't use that money for anything except liquidity. And so this project doesn't need the new money. So I hope that I've clearly answered that question. For anybody in the future, that is why.